Hello, it's ScouseMouse here, and I'm super excited to announce that we're going to be playing a brand new game today. It's my favourite game of all time on the PlayStation 1. Can you see it? Final Fantasy 7! Let's go. So nowadays, I don't think anyone's going to dispute that gaming is an art form. Just as much as film or music or literature is. You know, in fact, if anything, gaming includes all of those facets, you know, with a brilliant storyline, a great soundtrack, you know, cutscenes, cinematography. So no one can dispute, I don't think, that gaming is an art form. And I think the whole point of art is to make you feel. You know, whether it's kind of laughter or tears or, you know, whatever it is. I think art is designed to make you feel something. And no game has ever made me feel as much as Final Fantasy 7. Now, I'm not going to spoil the game too much because, you know, there's a chance that someone has been living under a rock and they haven't heard, you know, they haven't heard about or they haven't seen much of Final Fantasy 7. They haven't played it themselves, and so for those people, you know, I don't want to spoil it. We'll kind of experience it as though it's the first time. Because it is a roller coaster ride and you never forget your first time. Look at these. I mean, you know, there's room to improve on the wow. There's room to improve on the graphics of the characters. I'll give you that. But the kind of backgrounds and the scenery and the cutscenes still to this day I think are stunning. You know, if I can introduce one person to this game that hasn't heard of it before or hasn't played it before, then I'll feel like, you know, my job is done. I'll be happy with that. Here we go. One thing I love about this game is it just throws you straight in. Like a lot of modern games now, they kind of bombard you with all these tutorials and, like, you know, this is how to attack, this is how to use magic. None of that in Final Fantasy 7. Like, you'll see now that within about... Come on, newcomer, follow me! You'll see now, if we just search these guys, by the way, we will get a couple of items. A potion, and the other guy's got one as well. You'll see that, yeah, within about 10 seconds of starting the game, you get thrown straight into a battle. There's no tutorial, no nothing. Because you just figure it out. That's part of kind of the fun, isn't it? Whoosh! Oh, we definitely need to go to the settings, and I like to have the battle speed up to max speed. Hey, a level up! There's something so I don't know what it is, there's something so exciting about leveling up in games and seeing stats go up and whatnot. I love it. So I'm actually pretty nervous about doing voices for this game because, you know, it's such a huge game, it's so iconic. I'm sure everyone's got their own idea of what characters are supposed to sound like. Wow, you used to be a soldier, alright. Not every day you find one in a group like Avalanche. Soldier? Aren't they the enemy? What's he doing with us in Avalanche? Hold it, Jesse. He was in Soldier. He quit them and now he's one of us. Didn't catch your name. Cloud, of course. And wait, there's no way you can change the main character's name or any character in a game. It baffles me how anyone could ever change the kind of names of characters in games. Cloud, eh? I don't care what your names are. Once this job's over, I'm out of here. The hell you all doing? I thought I told you never to move in a group. Our target's the North Mako Reactor. We'll meet on the bridge in front of it. Ex-soldier, huh? Don't trust you. Ah, good old Barrett. If you push the directional button while pushing the cancel button to run. Earlier marked X. Don't be giving me controls in the game. Oh, look at that. Amazing. Yeah, so I'm pretty nervous about trying to do voices because everyone's got their own idea about what people should sound like and whatever. Plus, I'm just rubbish at doing voices, and I really want to kind of do the game justice. But we'll do our best. So the kind of game sets off with us. We're Cloud, and we're kind of a mercenary, basically just helping out this group called Avalanche. We'll learn more as we go. As I say, I'm going to kind of treat this as though it's my first time. Even though I know this game inside out, I don't want to be kind of referring to things that haven't happened yet. Just because, you know, people who are watching it might not know what's to come. So we're going to treat it as though we don't know what's coming up. Now, other games have like filler, what I call kind of filler characters. They've got characters that are just, you know, making up the numbers. They want to have, you know, a girl in the team or whatever. They want to have a good variety of different people. But they're just filler. They don't add to the story. None of that in Final Fantasy VII. Every single character in the game is kind of an integral part of the story. And there's a couple of characters that are kind of optional that you don't have to collect. So obviously, because you don't have to collect them, they can't be a part of the main story. But even still, they've got their own side quests, side stories. You know, no one's just thrown in as an afterthought. The story is perfect. The characters are just unforgettable, as you'll see as we go. And speaking of characters, I decided to do something a little bit interesting with this series. I'll tell you about it in a second. Yo, this your first time in a reactor? No, after all, I did work for Shinra, you know. The planet's full of Mako energy. People here use it every day. It's the lifeblood of this planet, but Shinra keeps sucking the blood out with these weird machines. I'm not here for a lecture. Let's just hurry. That's it. You're coming with me from now on. Oh, so we're partnered up with Barrett. Code deciphered. Code deciphered. Yeah, so whenever I always say that I won't do it, but every single time I play this game, I just can't help myself. I always end up going the exact same characters every single time. Or at least there's a small kind of collection of characters that I always use. So, to stop me from doing that, and to make it a bit more interesting and to get you involved, I've decided that I'm going to let you choose which characters are in the team. So if you don't know how it works, basically our team is going to be kind of a 3-man team, or 3-woman. It's going to be Cloud plus 2 others. Little by little, the reactors drain out all their life, and that'll be that. It's not my problem. The planet's dying, Cloud! The only thing I care about is finishing this job before security and the robo-guards come. Oh, he's an angry dude, Barrett. Cares about the planet. When you kind of get going in the game, it's gonna be us, it's gonna be Cloud. You always have to have Cloud as your kind of main dude, and 2 other characters in the team. And there's about, I think, 6 or 7 different characters that you can kind of collect along the way. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do one of those straw polls. It's a website where you can basically just, you know, share it and allow people to vote. So that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna put the list of all the character names up there. You get to vote on who is going to be in my team. The 2 highest kind of voted characters will be in the team, and it's as simple as that. So don't forget to vote. I'll put it in the description of this video, the link to where you can vote, and I'll put it on Facebook and Twitter and all that good stuff. So make sure you vote. Fans of Final Fantasy VII can probably guess who I mean when I say this, but there's There's one character that I really hope people don't vote to have in my team, but if they do, then they do, that's fine. Now, as I've mentioned today, and I mentioned it in a recent Q&A as well, and I talk about it a lot, this is my favourite game of all time, by far. It's just got a phenomenal story, brilliant characters, it's fun, it's fun to play, it's just perfect. I can't... Short of, okay, I guess you could make the characters look a bit more appealing on the eye. Other than that, I just can't see a way that you can improve on this game. I'm just going to save it. So yeah, this is my favourite game of all time. I really want this kind of series to be a success. So if you know any Final Fantasy VII fans, please do share it with them. You know, share it anywhere that you think might be kind of appreciated. And I'll do my best to make it a great series. Some restore materia. So if you're not familiar with the game, materia is kind of how you learn magic moves. We'll get to that a little bit later. When we blow this place, this ain't gonna be nothing more than a hunk of junk. Cloud, you set the bomb. Shouldn't you do it? Just do it. I gotta watch to make sure you don't pull nothing. Fine, be my guest. Watch out. This isn't just a reactor. What's wrong? What was that? Huh? What's wrong, Cloud? Hurry it up! Yeah, sorry. What's going on there? Who's that speaking to us? Heads up, here they come! This is our first boss. Right, let's get the magic out the bag. This has got like, I'm not just saying it because it's my favorite game, but it has got just an unbelievable soundtrack. Every battle music, every different location's got its own bit of music, and they're all brilliant. Every time I could just listen to the soundtrack on its own very happily. Every time I hear, you know, a song from this, just brings back such great memories. Searching for us. Oh, he's locked on. Now there's a little thing here that there's a little kind of message that comes up that I'm pretty sure is actually kind of wrong. But we'll see in a second. It's supposed to be like a little tip. I'll show you now. Oh, sees a scorpion. Barret, be careful. Attack while its tail's up. It's gonna counterattack with its laser. See, now that's pretty misleading. It makes it sound like if you attack, you should attack while its tail's up. What it actually means is, if you attack while the tail's up, then it will counterattack. So you don't want to attack while the tail's up. Although, as it happens, it's not that big of a deal, I don't think. Generally pretty easy to kill anyway, this first guy. I think we're probably going to kill him after this. Ooh, maybe not. Oh, bugger. Oh no! Oh my god, Cloud's dead. That must be the first time I have ever died on this battle. Or ever lost a character on this battle. Go on, Barret, do your stuff. That's crazy. That is that's not making me look good, is it? I'm pretty good at this game. Maybe I was just rushing through. Right, let's get them both healed up just to be on the safe side. Although he's got his tail back down now, which means that his attacks are very weak. Yeah, the other thing I'd like you to let me know is kind of how, you know, how deep do you want me to go into the game? Like, you know, there's various different ways you can kind of play this game. If, you know, it can be an extremely long game or an extremely short game. Well, not extremely short. You know, best you're going to do it in is maybe 20 hours. But yeah, it can be quite a short game, or it can be an extremely long game, depending on how much you want to do. I don't remember this first boss having so much energy. It's been a year or two since I played it last, but still. Oosh. Come on, we're going to kill him this round, I reckon. Yeah, so there's so much that you can do in the game, so it'd be nice to kind of, for you to let me know how much do you want me to do. Dead! Who doesn't love that celebratory music? Ooh, an assault gun. I think that's a new weapon for Barrett. Come on, let's get out of here. 10 minutes to detonation. Just check that weapon. So he's got a Gatling gun at the moment. There we go, yeah, so the assault gun is a bit better attack. I don't even know what the attack percentage is, and I'm a massive fan of this game, and I've never known what that is. But I guess the more the better. You know, if the number's yellow, it's an improvement. If it's red, like that, then it's the opposite of an improvement. It's worse. Right, let's get the hell out of here. We've only got 10 minutes. Oh, we're into a little boss, a little battle even. Yeah, so there's all sorts of different stuff you can do in the game. You can you know, you can breed chocobos, or chocobos as some people like to call them. I'll still call them chocobos. Yeah, so you can breed chocobos, you can get a gold chocobo, which unlocks all sorts of different items and whatnot. There's special kind of weapons, like optional bosses that you can go around and kill. We can do those if you want. So yeah, just let me know how much you want to, you know, should we go all the way and do everything? I mean, I'm never going to be able to collect like 100% of items. That's just ridiculous. I'm just not that knowledgeable. You know, I'm a very knowledgeable casual fan. I'm not this kind of one of these hardcore guys who's going to do a speed run or, you know, get every single item in the game. But I know my stuff. I'm pretty good at the game. Boom. Oh wow, I forgot that the timer still counts while you're in a battle. God, there's another battle already. Yeah, the timer still goes down when you're in battle. I forgot about that. So we best get a move on. We've been surprised, which means they're attacking us from behind. And they get the first go. See, I love this kind of turn-based style of fighting. I don't know why it's not popular anymore. Like, when did they decide that this just wasn't fun anymore? Because I still love it. Yeah, now what actually kind of reminded me to, or made me kind of want to do this, was seeing information about the Final Fantasy VII Remake. Now, I don't want this to turn into, this whole series to turn into too much of a rant about the Final Fantasy VII Remake. But suffice to say, I'm not that excited about it, to be honest. You know, all that I've said so far in this video with regards to kind of, you know, the brilliant soundtrack, the brilliant story. I think the materia system is probably the best system they've had in any Final Fantasy game. The materia system is essentially the magic system. Yeah, the battle system's amazing. The story's amazing. The soundtrack's amazing. And from what I've heard of the remake, they want to change pretty much all of it. It's just, it baffles me. It really does. You know, taking a game that is widely regarded as one of the best games of all time, and then to say, well, all of the factors that made it the best game of all time, we're just going to change them all. It doesn't make any sense to me. Like, you know, it's just, I just don't understand it. I don't know. I'm probably going to end up playing it because I'm a massive Final Fantasy VII fan and I'll want to, but I'm not holding out high hopes for it being brilliant. Certainly don't expect it to hold a candle to this. I mean, as I've heard, I know they want to change. They've removed, or they're going to remove, by the looks of it, the the fact that it's a turn-based fighting game. It's going to be kind of action style like Final Fantasy 15, which I thought was pretty disappointing. They want to change bits of the story apparently. They want to do it in episodes, which seems... Oh, Jesse's not come up yet. We gotta go save her, haven't we? Forgot about that. Too busy talking. Dear. Good job, you get plenty of time. Yeah, so one of our buddies is kind of like trapped in the... Oh god. Forgot how far back they are. Good job, you do get lots of time. Yeah, that's what I get for nattering on. Yeah, so I believe they want to change the battle system. They want to change the materia system, which I guess kind of goes hand in hand with changing the battle system, I suppose. And there's hints that they want to change parts of the story. They want to have it in episodes format, which just seems like a money-making exercise. Like, this game came in one game, you know, 25 years ago. Why can't they do it in one game now? You alright? My leg got stuck. Thanks. Hey! Yeah, so Jessie's leg was stuck and we had to go and save her. Otherwise she'd have blown up. So yeah, as I say, I don't want this kind of series to be a rant about how I don't like the, you know, I'm not excited about Final Fantasy 7 remake. I want it to be kind of just discussing how brilliant the original is. You know, and if the remake's great, then great. But let's just discuss how brilliant this game is and enjoy this game. Alright, so let's get out of here. We've still got a couple more minutes. As you can see, you do get plenty of time to do this bit. I've managed to go all the way to the top while forgetting that I was supposed to do something. Go all the way back down, all the way back up, and we're still going to be fine for time. Just holding off on using Cloud's limit break there. Although Barrett was going to kill him anyway, so it's fine. So have you played Final Fantasy 7 before? Is it your favourite Final Fantasy? Come on, let's go. Code deciphered. Is it your favourite Final Fantasy game? If not, which is... I know there's a lot of people who kind of, they really love 5, 6, 7, obviously. 9's a really popular one. They're kind of the most popular ones from what I've heard. Right, let's kill these dudes quick. Ooh, bosh! Look at that. So those limit breaks go up every time you get, like... See the limit bar? That kind of builds up as you get hurt. And then when it fills up, you can do like a special move. Okay, we're starting to cut it a little bit fine. Let's get a move on. We'll be fine, don't worry. We're nearly out now. There we go. Home and dry. Look at that. Gotta remember, you know, you've got to think back. This was PlayStation 1. That just looks amazing. I mean, it still does. Still does. That should keep the planet going. At least a little longer. Yeah. Okay. Now everyone get back. Boom. Ah! What's Wedge up to? Alright, now let's get out of here. Rendezvous at Sector 8 station. Split up and get on the train. Hey. If it's about your money, save it till we're back at the hideout. Listen to that music. Oh, just shoved over that girl. Excuse me? What happened? You better get out of here. Really? I don't know what's going on, but alright. This music. The memories, the feelings that come from hearing this music. Collect the little potion. Anything that's shiny Grab it. Hey, you there! So we can either fight them or we can run away. Although, halt! I believe if you keep running away, you still have... Oh, no, 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 I know what comes up. God, my memory really is dodgy. God, we're circled. Surrounded. That's as far as you go. I don't have time to be messing around with you guys. Enough babbling! Grab him! Yeah, look at that. That's not the coolest thing you've ever seen. Oh, I remember seeing this for the first time ever and just thinking, wow, this is amazing. Cloud never came. Cloud. Wonder if he was killed. No way. Cloud. Wait for it. Say, do you think Cloud's gonna fight to the end for Avalanche? The hell would I know? Do I look like a mind reader? If you all weren't such screw-ups. Hey Barrett, what about our money? Nothing, sorry. Ah. Ta-da! Cloud! Looks like I'm a little late. You damn right you're late. Come waltzing in here making a big scene. No big deal. Just what I always do. Shit. Having everyone worried like that? You don't give a damn about no one but yourself. You were worried about me? Wow! I'm taking it out of your money, hot stuff. Wake up! We're moving out. Follow me. Hey Cloud, you were great back there. Yeah, Cloud, we'll do even better next time. Got this. Be careful, I'll shut this. Oh Cloud, your face is pitch black. There you go. Say, thanks for helping me back there at the reactor. No worries, you can't leave a man behind. Or a girl, in fact. I'm pretty sure Jess is a girl. Right, so I'm going to leave it there for today, guys. So that gives you kind of a little taster of the game, a little introduction. Hopefully you can see how passionate I am about this game. Like I say, if you wouldn't mind kind of sharing it around with anyone that you think could be interested, any massive Final Fantasy fans, go ahead. I really want this kind of this series to be a success. So thanks for watching. I hope you liked it. Leave a thumbs up if you did, and don't forget to subscribe if you want to kind of carry on with the full series. I'll see you next time. Bye bye. Thank you then.